This might just be the largest, physical sense, PSA return we have ever done. Stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, and some more manageable stacks. Everything you see today was sent off in July, and it all belongs to me apart from a very small handful of cards, and I'll tell you when we get to those. But we're going to start off with some graded base set booster packs, and I am over the moon with these. We have 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10. Really happy with those. We sent off lots of Charizards, couple of Blastoise, only 1 9. I'll take it. Now we're going to start off with the cards. I've had to shorten down the stacks because they don't fit under the camera. These are a mix of value and economy submissions, and we have lots and lots of good grades as well. Now, as you can see, as always, whenever it's my cards, we have a mix of E-Series. We're starting off with some Skyridge here. I absolutely love E-Series. As we're going, let me know what your favorite cards are and what you think of the grades as well. I'm very happy with this return. I've looked at some of it, but not all of it. So some of this is going to be a surprise to me. I absolutely love this card. Look at the holo pattern on that. But as we go, let me know what your favorite cards are, what your favorite sets are. If you owned any of these cards yourself, or if you do own any of these cards, would you be sending them off to PSA? This is another one. That holo effect under the light is incredible. But lots of goodies here. Lots of PSA 9 so far. Oh, we got the Suicune in a PSA 8. We have had this back before in PSA 9 and 10, I believe. We got these Steelix. That first Steelix you saw is what I like to refer to as the Steelix of Doom. It just, to me, is death, dark, and destruction. But I quite like that. I'm not going to complain. So we're still working our way through here. Oh, we get a PSA 10 Magneton. That is a holo, believe it or not. You can kind of see it under the light there. From Aquapolis. Another PSA 9. PSA 7 Clefable. Shame, because look at the swirl on that. Hashtag swirls get girls. First stack out of 500. Nearly done. Like I said, if you saw at the beginning, another swirl there on the Feraligatr. This is physically the largest PSA return video I think I've ever done on the channel. So many slabs. We've got Legendary Collection Reverse Ponyta in a PSA 9. You know me, love Legendary Collection. And then we get the Muck in a PSA 9. We've then hit a 10 on a reverse holo from Legendary Collection, guys. It's not an easy thing to do. You'll have seen lots of reverse holos I've sent off from Legendary Collection before. Love this Dark Persian. And it's tough to get a 10. I mean, I don't need to explain it. You can just see how much holo foil pattern is on the cards there. So it just makes them prone to print lines. And sometimes it's kind of hard to see other marks on the card because it kind of gets disguised under that firework pattern, as people like to refer to it. So lots of 9s here. This is really, really good for Legendary Collection. I'm really happy with this. And do remember, as we're going, let me know what your favorite card has been so far, what your favorite card is out of all of them. Oh, we have got a Ruby and Sapphire EX here in a PSA 8. Another, we get Magmar in a PSA 8. Right, can someone please confirm to me, if you read a single Spanish word on this card, let me know, because I cannot see it. But for some reason, PSA have referred to this as the Spanish Ruby and Sapphire Scyther EX. But, I mean, not seeing it. We keep going with the EX cards. We've got Sneasel there, Dustox. I love these cards because sometimes the swirl can follow through into the border and it looks really, really nice. But just these under the light, that holo effect on the border just makes the cards look incredible. Okay, now we're moving into some reverses here from Expedition. I love this Bulbasaur artwork. Very nice in a PSA 9. Oh, we got the Charmeleon in a PSA 10. What a card. That is incredible. The Typhlosion in a PSA 10 as well. Guys, with Meganium in a PSA 10. We are stacking up the 10s here on the E-Series reverses. Very, very happy with that. We get the Feraligatr. How cool is that artwork as well? Let me know what you think of that, guys. And love that card. Clefable in a 9. Very, very nice. Lots of 9s, lots of 10s. So far, so good. We get a reverse from EX Ruby and Sapphire in a 9. And then we have got Camerupt. This is the Holo from Ruby and Sapphire. And then the Dustox from Ruby and Sapphire again in a 9. Moving on to stack number 3, another wedge. Right, we're starting off with some Southern Islands here. We got the Marill in a PSA 9. Another Marill in a PSA 9. If you've watched the channel for a while now, you'll know I have a slight Southern Islands addiction. Can we just... The swirls on these Southern Islands cards, incredible. These are another set of cards that are really, really tough to grade in a 10, just because the amount of holo foil on the front of the card. We get the Hariyama there from EX Ruby and Sapphire in a PSA 10. So as you can see, a real variation. We have lots of cards from lots of different eras. We've got English, and I believe there's some Japanese in here as well. And some of them are really, really cool cards, really cool artworks, the Japanese cards. So I'm excited to see what they come back as. We get a PSA 10 reverse. I love this Squirtle. I'm a little bit gutted this didn't come back as a 10, but I will take a 9. Such a cool card, such nice artwork as well. Again, really, really nice grades here. Oh my goodness, we get a Southern Islands Ladybug in a 10 with a mother of all swirls bang in the middle of the card there. I am happy with that. Another Ladybug in a 9. I think the most swirls I've had on a Southern Islands holo is 3, I think. But we'll see if we can top that record today. There we go, another Ladybug in a 9. We're then moving on to Vileplume. Guys, we're triple swirling 1, 2, and 3. We've done it. Those are kind of cut off, so maybe they don't count, but we'll take it. We will take it. Another beautiful swirl there. A PSA 10. How did I nearly didn't notice that? We get a PSA 10 on the Vileplume. Another Vileplume at PSA 9. Another gorgeous swirl. Another Vileplume at PSA 9. Stacking up the Southern Islands. We've then got the Jungle Kangaskhan in a PSA 9. Moving into some Watsy now. We've got the Aerodactyl pre-release fossil in a PSA 9. We've got Smeargle from Neo Discovery in a PSA 9. I actually think I might have pulled this card. We've then got Ursaring from Neo Discovery in a PSA 10. What a card that is. I love this. So much holo on this card as well. So very, very pleased that that's come back a 10. We then get the Unknown from Neo Discovery in a PSA 10. What a hit, guys. We're getting some really good grades here. And then this card, guys, I pulled this for myself on a video I did last year where I opened up 2 guaranteed holo base set packs, and the Clefairy, I am shocked at this. Mainly because these have come from my grading pile, and some of these have just been sitting there for ages, and I'll send that when the lower service levels open. I'm not 100% sure that they're going to get 10s. I feel like I need to get a pair of glasses because I am missing some bangers here. The base set Clefairy in a PSA 10, and even better that I pulled it myself. Stack number 4, and talking about those guaranteed holo base set packs open for myself, this is what came out of the other pack. It was the Nidoking, and it's come back a 9, so I am happy with that, but I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon with the Clefairy. Okay, now we've got the Gengar from Legendary Collection holo in a PSA 9. Another nice card. Can't even get my... Guys, it's so many cards, okay? It's a lot. It is a lot. We're now moving in to some Japanese vending. Oh, we have got a PSA 10 on the Mewtwo there. Absolutely love the artwork on this card. All the Japanese fans hopefully will enjoy these. Vending Series 3 is my favorite of all the vending series, so I sent a load of these off. Again, these have been sitting in my grading pile for quite a while now. Very, very nice PSA 10. Imakuni's Corner, such a cool card. PSA 10. Okay, I do really like this card. That would have been cool in a 10, but we'll take a 9. Okay, PSA 10. Guys, PSA 10. PSA 10. PSA 8. Okay, must have missed something on this. This one must have like a little nick somewhere maybe, or maybe it's like centering or something. There's something somewhere. A little bit harder to see because the card itself is really bright in color. Right. One day, okay, I'm going to send off an E3 Pikachu and it's going to come back higher than a 7. I've had it back in a 3. I've had it back in a 5. I love this card. I love this card. Me and me and this card in a high grade are just not meant to be. So until then, here's the E3 Pikachu in a PSA 5. Okay, we keep going. We've then got the AR3 from Arceus in a PSA 9, a beautiful card. Again, if you watch the channel, you will know that I absolutely love Platinum Arceus. AR7 is my favorite. I'd love to get it in a 10. Even better if I can pull it myself. One day. We're not quite there yet. Okay, moving on to some really, really nice pre-release cards here. A couple of PSA 9s. We got the Ivysaur in a PSA 7. Still very nice. Dragonair in a PSA 9. Oh, we get the reverse Tyranitar from Expedition in a PSA 10. We got some big cards here, guys. Now we're moving into the Japanese web series, first edition PSA 9. PSA 7. What was wrong with this one? That's a little bit of a shame. Not sure what was wrong with that. I absolutely love that artwork. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. PSA 10 on the Charmeleon. This is big. I'm happy with that. We got the Growlithe in a PSA 10. Super cute artwork there. We've got Ivysaur in a PSA 8. We have got Lance's Dragonite in a PSA 8. Got some VS here now. PSA 9 on Ampharos. PSA 9 on Charizard, I'll take it. Very, very cool artwork there. Let me know what you think of that one, guys. We have then got the Snorlax CD promo in a 10. Boom. I am happy with that. Bing bong, as I like to say on streams. And then we have got the Dream League Pikachu in a PSA 10. What a hit and what a grade. Next up, we have got James, who sent in some box toppers. So we've got the Legendary Collection Dark Raichu here, which has come back a PSA 9. Really nice and really good grade. These box toppers can be tough to grade. Next up, we've got the Skyridge Crobat Crystal box topper in a PSA 9. I love these, and these are actually, you can see all the way through them. They are transparent. It's a little bit harder to see against the dark matte, but there we go. Okay, and then we got Ho-Oh. You might have got a glimpse at that in a PSA 10. A PSA 10 on the Skyridge Ho-Oh box topper. That is huge. Congratulations, James. I know you will be happy with that one. And then we have got the Kabutops again in a PSA 9. So some really, really nice grades on the box toppers there. We have now a whopping stack of cards there. It's so big I can't even show you. These are the bulk level submissions from June. These are all of my cards. So guys, sit down, get ready. We are back with the CD promo Venusaur there in a PSA 9. And I hope you like Champions Path Charizard Vs. The promos from the ETBs, because there's a lot of them in here. I know that. I remember how many we sent. Okay, we got some PSA 10s there starting us off. Very, very nice. We're dropping down to a PSA 9. And do remember, guys, as we're going, what have your favorite cards been so far? Let me know what you think. Now, this is a great card. This is the Dark Venusaur from the web series in a PSA 10. I love this holo. I love the artwork on this card. And in a PSA 10, I am very pleased with that. We then got Arcanine in a PSA 10. We're then moving on to VS, and we have Sneasel in a PSA 10. Very nice with that. And then my favorite card from Dream League, or if you like the English version, Cosmic Eclipse in a PSA 10. And this one is going into my Chansey briefcase. And no one is running off with this, because I absolutely love that in a PSA 10. Over the moon. Okay, we got Dark Ivysaur PSA 10. We've got a Fossil Aerodactyl in a PSA 10. Stacking up the PSA 10s here. We got the Moltres from the Japanese web series in a PSA 10 as well. Such nice artwork on these web series cards. Really, really nice. And you can see the holo pattern that goes into the border of the card there. We then have some Akora, and we have the Sleeping Dragon here in a PSA 9. Can you see how funky that holo pattern is? That crosshatch pattern. Okay, then we have got the Dark Gyarados, and this is the Japanese celebrations, the 25th anniversary in a PSA 10. Very, very nice. We're then moving into some Skyridge non-holos. We got Alakazam, we got Jolteon, PSA 10s. We got Entei in a PSA 9. We got Chansey in a PSA 8. Chansey, what happened to you? Why are you a PSA 8? It's okay, it's okay. We've got Call of Legends Kyogre here in a PSA 9. We've got a real mix going on. We get Whiplash jumping from era to era. We got Smeargle from Neo Discovery there in a PSA 9. And we're back. We are back with the Charizard from the Champions Path ETBs. We got a 10. We got a 9. We've then got a Venusaur from Expedition. Non-holo again there in a PSA 9. We got the Houndoom from Aquapolis in a PSA 10. Flareon from Skyridge in a PSA 10. Ninetales from Expedition in a PSA 10. Mew in a PSA 9. Love this card. The Holo Mew. Absolute beauty. Really big card in a high grade as well. We got the Pichu from Expedition in a PSA 10. Look at the happiness that that card radiates. Okay, we got Articuno from Skyridge in a PSA 10. We got the Charizard from Expedition in a PSA 9. Very nice. I am happy with that. We then got Snorlax, PSA 10. We got some great grades here. We've then got the Lilligant V alternate art from Astral Radiance in a PSA 10. Very, very nice. Going back in with a Venusaur from Expedition again. We got the Mewtwo, another really nice card there from Expedition, the non-holo in a PSA 9 and a PSA 8. We've then got Venusaur. There we go, PSA 9. We're going back to Japanese VS now, and we have Morty's Murkrow in a PSA 10. Oh my god, we've got some incredible grades on these Japanese cards. PSA 9 on the Suicune. This is incredible. We have got the Web Gengar in a PSA 10. Oh my goodness. Now, if you guys are maybe a fan of the Masaki, you might recognize this artwork, but this is incredible. Gengar on the dance floor there in a PSA 10. I am very happy with that. We then got Skarmory, PSA 9. Dragonite in a PSA 7. What happened to poor Dragonite? And then we've got the Kabutops holo from Arceus in a PSA 9. We're going in with our next stack. Guys, it's so high, you can see it here on the face cam. We're starting off with the Politoed from Heart Gold Soul Silver Unleashed in a PSA 9. Really cute artwork on that. We've then got the Charizard from Arceus. What happened here? PSA 6. That's a little bit of a shame. Still a really nice card though. Okay, then we're going back to some E-Series. Vaporeon PSA 10. Gengar PSA 10, so lots of non-holos here. We got the Charizard from Expedition, PSA 9. Blastoise from Expedition in a PSA 9. Blastoise, so there's a couple of different artworks for some of the Pokemon in some of these sets. So there's the PSA 10. Blastoise from Expedition. PSA 10 on the Gyarados. Guys, we are racking up the 10s. Raikou in a PSA 10. Now, this is not my area of expertise, but we have a Dragon Ball card here. This was sent in by the butler. It got a PSA 10. Now, I thought this was really funky and really cool. I don't know if it's a popular card or not. I don't really know much about Dragon Ball, but for all you Dragon Ball fans, there's something a little bit spicy in the mix. We get the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. So this is the Stained Glass promo, and this comes in the Hidden Fates ETB. We've got it in a 10 and a 9 there. Shock horror, we're back on the Champions Path Charizard Vs in a PSA 8. We got another Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno PSA 10 and another PSA 9 there and another PSA 10. Geez, triplets on that one. Okay, we've got the Champions Path promo again in a PSA 10, just in case you didn't have enough of it already. We've got the Mewtwo V, so this is from the Pokemon Go ETB in a PSA 9. We've got another one there in a PSA 9. Really, really like that. Okay, so this is the Mewtwo V-Star from Pokemon Go, PSA 9. We got the Charizard holo in a PSA 10. Guys, guess what it is? We got the Charizard V again in a PSA 10 and the Stained Glass Birds in a PSA 10 and the Champions Path Zard in a PSA 10. I mean, Champions Pass Zars, PSA 10s. I've got plenty of them. We got a PSA 9, bringing us back down to earth there. Another PSA 9. Lots of promos have been sent off here. Okay, we have got the Candela there in a PSA 10. That is the Pokemon Go promo. We've got none other than the Charizard in a PSA 9. Okay, now we're back to Skyridge. We have Pikachu. How cute is that Pikachu artwork there in a PSA 9? Going back to Candela in a PSA 10, grading very well. Moltres, PSA 10. Charizard, PSA 10. We've got another Akora Kickstarter promo here, the Sleeping Dragon, another PSA 9. Really, really cool holo pattern on that. We're back to Expedition, PSA 9. I mean, overall, I'm really, really happy with this. Like I said, physically, I think it's the largest return video I've ever done. I don't think we've ever done this many slabs in one video. And I don't think we've ever had this many Charizard Vs from Champions Path in one video. We've got the Blanche there in a PSA 10. And we've got Spark in a PSA 10. Very nice. All the 10s. Oh, dear. We got Unagaba's the Pikachu. What happened here? PSA 6. We got a few PSA 6s in there, but that's all right. The 10s even them out. Another Mewtwo there, PSA 9. Another Stained Glass promo, PSA 10. And guys, do remember, as we're going through the video, let me know what your favourite has been so far. Do remember to smash that like button. We got the Dragonite from Pokemon Go in a PSA 9. And we're ending there on the Raichu from Skyridge in a PSA 9. Guys, I'll see you again next time.